What is going on, y'all beautiful people, man? I hope you guys having an amazing one today. In this video, oh shoot, hold on, y'all are crooked. In this video, what we're basically going to be talking about is how to view who we actually are in us. Because a lot of times we're identifying with our thoughts, or we're identifying with our body and our emotions and stuff like that. But I'm learning so many great things about this in this book called Letting Go. And here I came up with a great perspective for us to actually view it, because I was reading the book and he's talking about how we're not our thoughts, we're not our body, we're not our emotions, but we're something deeper, an internal observer of those things that's just kind of watching them go by and being able to observe them, not identifying with them, and knowing that our internal being is something completely different. And our being and our best self is the most loving, joyous, peaceful place in God. But here's the thing, I was like, okay, I understand that, but I'm having a hard time seeing, like, what is that internal being? And how should I view it? But here's the thing. We are not our thoughts. We are not our emotions. We are not our body. We are plankton. Now, I know what you're like, plankton? What the hell are you talking about? Have y'all ever seen that SpongeBob episode? There's an episode of SpongeBob where he goes inside of SpongeBob's brain and he starts controlling him from... He doesn't go inside his brain. He goes inside of SpongeBob and he starts controlling him. And he starts like viewing and looking out and seeing what SpongeBob is seeing that stuff. So when I had that thought, I was like, wait, that's actually a great damn way to freaking view it. We are that plankton that is viewing our thoughts, viewing our emotions, viewing our body. We are not actually that stuff. And if we view it like that, all of a sudden you start being able to see, because here's the thing, here's the problem I was having. I was having like thoughts that would come up and it would be like kind of negative thoughts, or they would kind of be thoughts that I didn't want to have, and I was like resisting them. But once you identify with this internal plankton, all of a sudden you're like, oh, that thought is just there. It can be there. That's not me. I can kind of just like place it to the side. This internal plankton is working, and you can view yourself as just like a small little self. It's not actually plankton, but you're viewing yourself as you, but just that small self inside of your head. And you're kind of like, just like, you can push the thought aside, or you can replace it with a good thought of God. And then you can try to like be like, okay, like we're seeing what's going on here. We're viewing it from objective space. If you have a lot of thoughts creeping in there and they're kind of just like all freaking negative, you might want to like have your internal plankton start working on that. Start being like, all right, how can we meditate to get out of this? How can we meditate to start to get good thoughts in? How can we place scripture in there? How can we start to think about good stuff? Just basically like that. And it's so powerful, because all of a sudden it gave me an ease of like, I'm not my thoughts, and I'm not my emotions, I'm not my feelings, and I have this person on the inside that is my internal being that is working on being able to view them. That is who we are, the internal observer. And now we don't have to worry so much about those thoughts. So that is just a little thing that I think was so amazing. And I think it was freaking hilarious. It just helped me really put it into perspective and really be able to see that. And I hope it helps you guys, man. Let me know down in the comments below, does this help you? And how is your internal plankton currently doing? Love you guys. Peace.